Good evening, all, and welcome in. And welcome in, Resurrect. Happy to see you today. How's your Saturday treating you? And yes, you are indeed the first. Yes, you didn't see me last week. I was playing hooky. I had several engagements to do over the weekend. So we've got a lot to catch up on. Hope you've been doing well. You're tired, but you gotta work tomorrow? Oh no. I'll say not on a Sunday. Are you working on a major project? Or anything in particular, or just same old, same old? You worked before on Saturday and Sunday before you changed job? No difference? After a while, it does just become a day. I kind of liked having weekdays off. Excuse me. Because you're able to get more done. I don't think this makes a difference because I'm going to do this. Load favorites. Do I have... Oh, I guess I don't. Where's the long one? There. Weekdays off if there's nothing planned. Very true. Alright, decent enough. Well, I don't remember the voices. That one's fine. Alright, so let's see. I think that's everything for a new start. Hopefully the work doesn't go too poorly.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
There we are. I do like the opening cutscene. I wish they'd done a second take for that poor narrator, though. Because when he delivers the line, all-knowing, it's like, ooh. And let's go, professional Souls player. No. No. I am a professional rookie. And yes, this does include the DLC. The emoji I got at the very beginning was Mikola's. And apologies that I will be nude for a little while. I usually start off as a wretch. And yeah, the opening does set the scene pretty well. I admit I am rather fond of cutscenes. Some content creators just absolutely skip them because it's bad content. But where I'm so little, I can do precisely what I want. And I like cutscenes because I am a sucker for lore. Vati's videos and Zuli the Witch are some of my favorites. And I can't remember if it's Shatter or Bandit that made a really good one for Black Myth Wukong. Which is fair. That's definitely an approach to it, especially where it's a familiar cutscene. It makes sense to skip it after a while. Like some dialogue things I just absolutely skip, where it's like, okay, I don't care. And I'm not going to beat the Scion with this. Ooh. It's like, don't crash on me now. Oh, that's my Ash of War. That's run. Okay. That scared me for a moment. Trying to remember if it was Small Lands or Lords of the Fallen where pressing down on left thumbstick causes that. But I remember I changed that for my Ash of War, especially when using the Death Poker. And that doesn't bode well. It's like Elden Ring, we're barely in the beginning and you're already crashing? Uh-oh. Naked player confirmed souls. Eh. Let's see. I may need to turn something down. Now I get to play like a PowerPoint slide? Oh no. Yeah, all those are pretty low. Ray tracing's off. Let's pop that back down to 1080. And then let me fix stream real quick. Sorry for the issues. There we go. That should fix that. Now let's hope that setting change actually makes a difference. So I've got a pretty beastie machine, but I noticed that when I was playing through the DLC last time. Sorry, Scion. I do not want to play with you. Whee! Because the goal behind this one is to get reacclimated with the controls. Because unfortunately, towards the end of this month, Night Rain comes out. And that'll either be a smashing hit or a dreadful disappointment. And I'm not looking forward to it either way. It's like, oh.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all.
Excuse me.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Ah, yes, the names in this one are a little bit problematic. That one was Melina. And look at that cake. I was gonna say it's a teensy little one. I admit I tried to design my characters a little bit after Dark Souls Hollows. Because I have lost my own humanity. And do we want to do the tutorial? Might as well. I did think of that would be a fun toggle. That way you could see the alternative version. Bad part is I'll have to get a subscription for Live 2D Cubism. Because I tried to use the free version, and one, I have too many layers even on my base model. And 2, I have to be ready for that one. That's punch. That's crouch. And bop him that way. I'm trying to remember what I went to guard. The alive version. Yeah, I thought that would be a fun toggle. Smack. Alright, this one is rather slow. But it does have a... Let me two-hand it and see. That's a bit better. Although I will say that the undead version is probably more alive than the live version. Oh, you. No arrows. So I don't have the health bar for that. Bash. I'll break your guard eventually. Ow. I deserve that. Oh, this is going to be interesting, because I am also trying to condition myself to use alternative weapons, because in Night Rain, you won't be able to kind of do what I'm accustomed to, pre-build. I very much feel like Obi-Wan. Oh, so uncivilized. Because I am literally clubbing people to death. And it's been so long since I've used a melee, it's like, ugh. Unga bunga. Yes, I tried to do a pure strength build once upon a time and just didn't really like it. So I went with a strength int build and cosplayed as Blythe. Got me on the backswing. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think I named the character Best Boy, so that way when the summon signals would show up, they would see that instead of Blythe. And I hung out primarily around Radon, just because I got rather good at him. Base level, not DLC Radon. Mm-mm. Oh, we're already to Godric. Or the Soldier of Godric. Let's see how this goes. I might die to this guy, so this would be fun. Oh no, never mind. I remember my first playthrough, he scared the dickens out of me because it was like, a boss this early? Oh no. I'm gonna keep doing that. I gotta retrain the muscle memory. I don't want to touch the bloodstain, I want that. And then the other thing you get later on. That is the worst kind of concussion, because you're hurting the entire time, and then oblivion takes you. And I'm trying to think, where's the fastest way to close? I'll use my golden seed. I forgot I started with that. Because usually I go for a stone sword key, but this time I decided, well, since I'm going to be playing as this for a little while, might as well. So the fastest way to my sword is actually towards the gate front. But where do I get clothes? I'm trying to remember. Not that I mind walking around as a wretch, but some clothes would be nice, because it's kind of breezy. And then I have to be careful because in order to get the clapping emote from Vare, you have to go through Stormvale first and then make sure you come back to talk to him before you get to Liurnia. Such a simple little thing, but I use that gesture a lot while co-oping. And I can't tell you how many times I've been here, but it's really intimidating every time to start off naked and alone.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it.
Excuse me.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Yeah, apologies for that. Usually I'm pretty good about getting to the mute button faster, but that time I utterly failed.
Luckily for you,
Hopefully it didn't come across too loud.
there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light. You may also be.
Sorry, Vare.
It will lead you, even if it. Grace is
You can hear the
guidance to
reverberation from different
castles,
walls.
home. It's time to castles if you seek.
Well, truth be told, this is a directional mic, so unless you're directly next to it, if I take maybe less than 12 inches away from it, it sounds very distant. That works out. Oh no. Don't make him mad. Move, sheep. Let's see, give him a wide berth because there is no way we are going to dance in an effective way. Hello, Kale. Or as most people call him, Santa. I still don't know why they gave him that coloration. It's like, of all the things you could have done, you had to go with Santa. Or Father Christmas. Trying to remember if it was exclusively Santa that donned the red.
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Yeah, I figured I didn't have the runes for that yet.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. You know, if you can spare you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows essential ring. The kit costs a bundle, but the important thing.
This is the first merchant of the game, Kale. It's one of my favorite NPCs because I really like the merchants. Spin what little runes I have on that. Because all the merchants are dressed similarly, but their color schemes change.
I'm glad you took my warning. You've made an excellent choice.
And I was so sad they actually cut his quest line. I can't remember the channel, but someone has a really good one where they've restored it to show how entrenched the Frenzied Flame is with their plot lines, which is a subplot I really like. And let's see. I guess I should go get the horse. I did it again. That's going to be a common thing. Oh, sorry about the trees. I haven't seen them do that before. Looks like it's having problems with the shaders. We're nearly there. So I want my sword. As I have used the Lord Sworn Greatsword in several of my builds, particularly my Roger cosplay. Because yes, you get his rapier, but I don't like the thrusting move on it. The great swing of the greatswords is much more preferred. And why do I have a red aura? That is the Ash of War on the club. It increases my attack. Let me see if I can do this without angering everyone. Because there's no way I'll be able to take them all on. Thank you. Gimme. I did it again. Some people think it is. Stick only run? I'm trying to remember if there's anything other than the Wretches Club. But here's Melina again.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Torrent has chosen poorly. There she goes. And yes, the naming convention in this one is rather abysmal, because you have Melina, Melania, Millicent. For the female M names. And then likewise you have several that start with an M for males. The same character being Margit and Morgott. I understand why they did it. I'm just not a fan of where all of the characters use the same initials as George R.R. Martin. But not my favorite. I don't have the stats yet. Oh, 16 strength. Ooh. Let's see if we two-hand it. And this poor guy has died thousands upon thousands of times. Ow. Yeah, shield bash. Come this way. I think I honestly did better with the club. I was hoping he would drop his clothes, but... I may have to hold off on this and use the club instead. Why is it showing death? Oh, it's really counting that over at the Scion? That's annoying. I mean, I understand why, but... Ugh. And then I'm trying to remember how I had this set up. Because I think I did have Torrent on this bar. I have a horse. And I guess we'll go get this. You don't see me. I'm leaving. All right. Well, bear with me just a moment. Be right back. Ah, there we are. Sorry for the delay. I had to swap out my controller. So let's see. Suppose we can go get Bach real quick. There's the Knights Cavalry. Oh, a Caden Rider all the way over here. The lands between by night are some of my favorite.
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
And I love how they kind of put an item here now. So it can direct him towards Bach.
Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Truth be told, Bach, I don't remember which bush you're in.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? I'm not that ugly, am I?
There you are.
What'd you go and do that for?
Because you were a bush.
Yes, I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Yes, I would like my seamster.
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, so this is all I hope.
Oh, he's still very useful.
Well, if you can, I could, then I'd be... Right, I'm...
I'd say I wouldn't go there, Bok, but I'll help you later. I think I need some levels first. Although, from what I've seen in the trailers, my health bar is currently what it would be after one level up in Night Rain. So, that's one of the things I'm not looking forward to. Is usually when I build characters, I build them and then have them ready for co-op. In Night Rain, it's almost like you start from scratch every time. And there's my favorite enemy. I love the design of the Knights Cavalry. That one I don't think you can cheese, or at least I don't know the cheese for them. But there is a later one that we could possibly do. So we've got Bok. I really need some clothes, but... I'm trying to think on what I want to prioritize. Let me through. Oh, shit. He might kill me. I got stuck on him. I've never done that before. And he will pursue for quite a while. Yep. Like, let me get past you. Suppose Flask would be the first thing. And I do hope they truly randomize things in Night Rain rather than having specific routes that you have to take. Yeah, I thought there was a grace because once upon a time I farmed the Kaiden warriors because I wanted their sword. Because once it was a pretty good bleed weapon. I don't know if it is any longer. And as much as I love the nighttime, I'll pass till morning to make it a little less dangerous. Because I don't have any spells yet. That's the way towards Kenneth. So let's go onward. I can't remember if it's the Church of Inhibition or... It might be that. Oh no, it's not that one. I think that's leading towards Anastasia's invasion. Whose ever jail is this? That's not Darrowell, is it? That's towards Castle Morn. Or no. That's the jump I never dare make. Imagine falling? Oh, no, no, no. Death by gravity is far too common in this game. I guess that is Darrowell. I didn't realize I'd come that far down. But where I'd like to go next is probably over here. Oh, have you never seen the map for Elden Ring? Because this is just the first area. Oh, I did it again. Yeah, the map is pretty massive, as is the DLC map. Ah, I gotcha. As I hate to, I need to do one more thing. But yes, the map, for this one, I think there's 7 fragments. So it's pretty sizable. I think that's just an egg. But I'll grab it anyway. Yeah. That's a useful crafting item for sleep, I think. I think there's bats near here, too. Yeah. One of the thoughts I had to do today was, after getting warmed up using this brand new profile, I may switch over to one of my complete ones and try to do a few co-op summons, because I'm curious if others are like me, thinking that they need to brush up and reacclimate to the game. So I'm curious if there's anyone to be summoned, or who's trying to do some boss fights. Just remind me and I'll show you the map on one where I've unlocked it all. Because it'll take a long time for this character to have it all unlocked. Excuse me. And this is towards Selen, I think. I'm not yet ready to fight the Pumpkinhead. And there was something I used Erdtree flowers for. That one is traveling earlier. Oh, the Caden Warriors, the ones on horseback? Yeah, we saw one of those near Bach. That one. And a couple more graces, and then I should see Melina again asking me to go to the Round Table Hold. So if they're misbegotten there, I wonder if that's where Kenneth is. Yeah, it should be. I didn't realize his quest was important to do until later on, when he actually helps you unlock some items.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrating... Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but,
I'm naked.
No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me. Kenneth Height. Next, Untarnished. I want you to take back my knight What are you, my fault? Oh, I see. Fret not, the celebration. Yeah, that depraved, honestly, Godric's. First, he hid, then he insulted. And to think, yeah.
This is
What
one
are
of the
you, my
NPCs
fault?
where I care not.
What are you, my fault, like?
Most people actually just push him off and get the golden seed from him. But if you do that, you lock yourself out of an ancient dragon smithing stone, which is a useful item for upgrading your weapons. Which I tend to use somber weapons, so it's like, eh. I wonder if that is a challenge run of where someone goes through the entire game with a level 1 stick. It's gotta be. Oh, no, no, no. I admit I am scared of challenge runs. I try to avoid them. Because I think the game's challenging enough, because I'm not very good at it. I imagine you'd have to go heavily into strength. I don't want to talk to her yet. Let's mix the physic and put that in it at least.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you. Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
And that just is another illustration of how Marika was the true villain all along. That was talking about the banishment of Godfrey and his, I don't want to say lineage because she left out the twins. They remained imprisoned. But that's where he was sent to the Badlands. And he became Horaloo. Well, I don't know if he was Horaloo first and then later became Godfrey, but... Now this may be overly risky, but I think I can go to Caelid first safely. Because that thing is scary. Games need more underwater levels. They really do, especially where it can be done well nowadays. There's one I've been contemplating on stream, and it's called Call of the Sea. It's a very bright and pretty Lovecraftian horror. Oh, what do you want, Melina?
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seemed torrent, whereas there is but one I can take you gathering place. Very well, let my hand.
While she's teleporting us. Yes, it's called Call of the Sea, and it's a, again, Lovecraftian eldritch horror type thing, based on Cthulhu mythology. And it's a really nice story, and it has underwater elements that I always really liked. And then there's, of course, there's Subnautica, which is another good one for thalassophobia. But there's two more that I'm trying to remember what they were called. It wasn't Crisis, or Cryosis. But needless to say, underwater levels have improved vastly since the Mario days. Hello, Gideon.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left.
Oh, I've got something to say, Mr. Gideon. I will be the death of you. You just don't know it yet. And hello, Corin.
Oh, I see you've just welcome to the Round Table Hold. I teach and explore the sea so that one day, ensuring all... By the way, you do. Most tarnished of you are some... Well...
Whee. And I have not the runes for any of that yet. And Haslo.
Ah, I'm, well, the honor of one... By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off her if you find her. Be sure to tell me she's a servant to my... She's been my companion. I've lost count of them, honestly. Be sure to tell me she's a servant to my... She's been my companion. I've lost count of them, honestly.
Alright, and now we get to talk to Dee. There we go.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Dee, I have to humbly disagree. I love those who live in death, and the mariners are my second favorite enemy.
Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more.
Roger's not yet here. I'm not ready to go fight you yet. And let's see. Twin Maiden should be... Oops. Over here. Hello, Ensha. I have to go to Stormvale for Nefeli. Goodness, 3,000 runes just for some pants. And then we'll talk to Hugh and Fia. Still going on the nude run? I'm questing for pants. I'm just trying to remember where some easy ones are.
No matter. It's all the same.
Although I will miss light
Lay out
rolling.
your arms. I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it. No, don't read too much into it. Well, no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
So I've got one. And I'm wearing the easiest pants now. Well, as much running around as I'm going to be doing and riding Torrent bareback like this, I imagine there's going to be a significant bit of chafing. And hello, Fia.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act. Ah, my thanks, great champion.
Who would decline a hug?
You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Yeah, isn't she a sweetie? One of the things I really like that they did, that they don't reveal here, is by hugging Fia, you've actually uploaded your character design and loadout, so that way it can be used in her champion fight later. And I think they also used it for the Great Jar as well. I know. I need some clothes. I mean, granted, I've got the pristine body, but that doesn't mean I have to flaunt it everywhere. I think that'll be my mission, is to get some pants, and then I'll probably switch over to my other profile. They're jealous of the body. Oh yes, especially many of them, since they're just walking corpses themselves. That's the Third Church of America. Kenneth's there. The way to Stormville. Oh goodness, I know there's patches, but I don't necessarily want to deal with that invader yet because I haven't talked to Yura. I don't want to kill Irina by going down. Pants, oh pants. Where can I get some pants? I guess I can go here and then go down, because there's a merchant and I can hear Blythe. So I'll make a pit stop here, and then I think it's about here. But there are some Souls players that just are completely fine going au naturel and continuing on their playthroughs bare as they are. Me, I do use the armor sets primarily for fashion, but some of them do have some nice stats. I wish they had done more with these. These are really cool. If you follow the candles and the corpse that guides you through, it'll actually lead you to some treasure. But I have to be careful because we're in bear country now. I have to remember that location. Because I can't remember what I used those flowers for. But in one of my co-op builds, I used them pretty regularly. And it was something that I would... It wasn't for rune farming, because it got to the point where I didn't need those anymore. But... Oh, I wish I could remember.
Ah, welcome, dear customer.
See, here's another
Yes,
merchant.
Right this way. Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
If I have the runes, I will. They love fishing. They also have, it's actually their instrument that they play / weapon. I can buy one of those. He sells St. Trina's lilies. Salted flesh. I got a few things. And these stupid things, they shouldn't have made this a finite consumable. They should restock just as the rest of the flowers do. Because these are used in so many of the buffs and, like, I think you use it in Exalted Flesh and 2 of the consuming perfumes. Why they made them scarce, I have staunch disagreement with. And I overshot. Blythe is actually around here. I'll go get the Grace first. In case I anger the bear. One of the travesties you can do is you can actually attack and kill the merchants. And when you do so, you get their bell bearing that you can offer to the Twin Maidens. So that way you can kind of consolidate the inventories into one shop. And people who do so are monstrous. I have never killed a merchant. And I've even cosplayed as a merchant, but... ugh. No, 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 no. Poor little dears. They've suffered hard enough. I'm not going to kill the merchants. For better goods? Well, it's a convenience thing for sure. Alright, Blythe, I hear you. See if I can get past the bear. Yes, cosplay as in a cosplay build, not actual real-life cosplay. But I have a character built so that way they look like a merchant. And I used to go around when summoned and drop items. No, I've cosplayed in real life a few times, but it's been so many years and the craft has changed so much that I don't have the dedication nor funds to really go at it and give it justice. Plus, after the pandemic times, I admit I'm, again, the hikikomori, so I don't go to conventions or anything like that. But I'm madly impressed with people who are able to do it. Because it's such a creative outlet. So I've got my Flask of Wondrous Physic. Yes, I am definitely a hikikomori. To the point of, I admit, I get my groceries delivered too. It's such a nice modern convenience. Although it does have its drawbacks. To me, it's just draining of where so much has changed. I like the line from Sherlock Holmes of, "There's nothing of interest out me at all." Because there's really not. And I know that's sad to admit. But I've definitely gotten to the age where I've been there, done that, and seen it. And I'm less inclined for new adventures. I was hoping one of them would drop some clothes. But oh well. You want to come back up? Yeah, come away from the ledge. Yeah. Dodged poorly on that one. Ah, you replenished my flask, thank you. Yeah, I'm still not ready for selling. I did it again. Nor am I ready for a Caden warrior. No, thank you. I will leave you in peace and just go torture some wandering nobles instead. No, none of that. Ow. I think that's the most pathetic death I've had in a long time. I didn't realize I was immolated. Whoops. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, bring Ungda back. I probably need to, just because I don't have the stats to wield this yet, even two-handing. But that's actually kind of fortuitous in doing it that way, because now I can get that stupid marker off my screen to show where my runes are. So that actually works out in my favor. They did, especially because they killed me with a torch. That's embarrassing. But I have to get used to that, because in the, again, Night Rain, you're going to start off pretty pathetic and squishy. And I did myself a disservice by playing through the DLC with a higher level character. Gotta give him the old stick. You know, I will in a moment. Rude. Go away, Ryder. Let me swap that out real quick, just out of curiosity. Since we talked about Unga Bunga. Yeah, that hits harder and faster because I actually have partial stats to wield it. Alright, so Unga Bunga it is. Please drop your pants, 'cause I need some. Oh, he's probably gonna murder me. Is the cart around? Nope. Oh no. No horns. Oh, denied. Dropped his dagger. I want pants. Please, give me pants. I can go shirtless, but I want pants. Oh no. Oh, almost a one-shot. Pants will restrain you. They would, but... Oh. I'm gonna be greedy. Frozen raisins. Bah. But at least he was felled. It took a significant effort, though. Are reinforcements on the way? If not, I may torture the nobles again. It's a fragment. I can't remember if it's this batch of nobles that drops it, but there's a sword that's really hard to get. Ow. Caught myself on fire again. That's got a really low drop rate. What's the golden one? I don't think it's a particularly good sword, but what makes it unique is its drop rate. You thought you saw a barrel fly out of the corner of your eye? You may have. They may have thrown something at me. Because that's on its way to... It's an invasion in patches. This is heading towards Akil. Which I may spawn in just for sherry and giggles. I think I can still outrun him. But there are dogs through here. There's one now. There's two now. Is this the teleporting chest? Oh, this is bad. Bloody rats. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, getting surrounded by a bunch of rats is never a good thing. What I should have done was dispatched each one of them before going too far in, but I was being greedy. I'm trying to get used to being low level again. Go get my runes at least. Not again. Oh no. Bad rats. Away with you. Yeah, this gets me. Oh, I didn't get away fast enough. Ugh, I think this is the one that puts me in Caelid. Which, I don't know if I'll be able to get out of that cave. I may have just softlocked myself. Well, this could be troublesome. It did. Okay. This is in for a bad time. That's death. Nope. That is. So I'll have to go down and around. Yeah, this cave, I've gone to it too early. Because I died many a time here in my first playthrough. That's alright. It's all part of the practice. Oh, I can't go that way. Nor that way. Because this leads further. No, this is out. Okay. Yes, welcome to Caelid. One of the nastiest places in the game. To the point of where it puts Blighttown to shame. Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to survive through here. There's one blast and I'm dead. Oh, I lied. A couple blasts. I'm a little bit hardier than I thought I was. Because I'm only level 1. And yes, I came here far too early. Because Caelid is quite scary. And the giant's going to throw something at me. Oh, marionettes. But this gets me close to my beloved Death's Poker. Because the one who spawns is right around that corner. It's never early. Well, in this case it is. I'm level 1, but the Deathrite bird that has the Death's Poker spawns right on that rise. So by unlocking that grace now, I can teleport to it a little bit faster when I'm ready. But I need to craft some holy pots or something to at least help me with it, because Unga Bunga and that bird is not going to go well. Danger's my middle name. I'm glad you think so. Because, no. Oh, and this is... Oh, poison. I'm trying to avoid the invasion that's through here, but also remember where the shack is. Because if I can get there, I can get some clothes. I think that's where you can get the astrologer's set, or at least... You get the meteorite staff but I don't remember if you get clothes with it or not. It should be right around here. I've got the staff. And then there should be a underground area. Aha. Memory does serve. Well, this is Rock Sling, isn't it? Yep. Which is an amazing early level spell. Because I used that one heavily for Estelle, I think. It was Estelle and the twin gargoyles. Rock Sling was really good for. And I thought there was a ledge with a body, or... Because I've got the staff, and I'll take the butterflies. But I thought there was some clothes around here. As I sacrificed my runes to that dreadful summoning chest. What are you? There we are. It's a perfumer's garb. Some clothes at last, at least. Now, just to remember a safe way out of here so I don't trigger in an invasion or O'Neill. As I am not equipped to fight him at all. I think that leads back to the cave. And I don't remember what this is. Unga bunga permanent concussion. Yeah. Oh, I was way too slow for that. But now that I'm out of the cave, I should be able to fast travel. If there weren't enemies nearby. That looks like a glitch in lighting. I'll go check it out. Yeah. That's selling. Or not selling. Oh, I can't remember what that town's called. So I don't want to get too far into the swamp. As you can see how nasty the corruption is given poor Torrance hooves. I say that and the rain just washed it all away. Oh, I'm already here. Ooh. I wonder if I can get through here without too much issue. Because this thing may kill me. Everything is dead. Yeah, through here. You have Melania to thank for that one. I'm getting dangerously close to that invasion point. Nope, do all of that. And this is just making a detour a long way around. Alright. So I'll rest here to make everything, though. Oh, who was I looking for? I was trying to avoid Millicent, because she invades when you're in the swamp. Either that or it's one of her sisters. But I just wanted some pants. I have pants now. That's not my favorite garb, but it's better than being naked. And then I don't really use charge attacks that often, so I'll switch that out. And I suppose I could use Rock Sling early, but I'd like to kind of stick with melee for now. Yeah, I need double that. But out of curiosity, I want to see... I'm going to load one of my other profiles to see if there's anyone summoning. That, and I can show you the full map as well. There's my merchant cosplay. And then my Rogera one. I might go with Hollow. There's Nomad Elias I didn't go through the DLC with, but these two I did. I'm trying to remember what weapon they're using. Let's go with Hollow first. Because this one is my split Faith Int build. And then I think Old Codger is Strength Int, or might just be Pure Int. Yeah, because here's the Death Poker. And then I've got Mikola's Rays of Light. Alright. Well, let me do this. Near and far. And then... here's the full map in the base game. So the area I was just in is this section here. And then that's Caelid. And then you progress all the way up through Liurnia, to Altist, to the mountaintops of the Giants. And then you have Faramazula and Mikola's Halig Tree. So it's quite a sizable map. And then you also have the DLC, which, while it seems a little bit smaller in terms of overall height and depth, it has a verticality to it too, so it's more condensed, but it has multiple levels. And right now I'm in one of my favorite areas, the Abyssal Woods, where madness reigns. And it's completely spooky. So I was like, yes. Because I try to leave my characters in locations where it would be either pleasant to be or fitting to be. Like my merchant, I have him chilling out with the other merchant that plays Garamond's theme from Bloodborne. Yes, I went ahead and switched out characters. This is one where I've beaten the base game and the DLC with. Because here's the DLC map. I'll switch back to the other one. But I wanted to see if anyone's summoning, because I see blue rings, which on this map shows the likely places for co-op. But here's the base map. Because again, I may not get summoned, but let's also pop down to Fisher Depths. Because this is usually a good place to be summoned because of the Putrescent Knight. And let me get re-equipped here. So he does more magic than anything else. I won't need that. I should do the Turtle Talisman. Let's see if we get any biters. Because I won't linger too long here. Because that was the problem I had a few months after launch of the summonings just dried up. That was true for both the base game and the DLC. Because I believe a lot of people go through and play the modded versions, so they're automatically offline. Which is a shame that this one doesn't have the seamless co-op natively. There is a lovely mod for it, though. I've yet to install it because I like doing the co-op side of the house, and I'm terrified of a shadow ban, or a flat-out ban. Let's see if we get any biters. We may not. Yeah, I thought that was block, but I guess you have to have a shield equipped. Which, now that I say that makes sense, but... So I'll try on this profile and then with Old Codger. And then if that fails, I'll switch back over to my new one. All the sleepy little animals. I still don't understand why the sheep are larger than the deer. That was an interesting design choice. Let's see if we get anyone. Because sometimes you can use the stake and it sends a broad ping out, but I've noticed sometimes it's better to put your name specifically down before the boss door. Because I'm wondering in my level 1 playthrough if I should go through and try to rush to the DLC so I can get some of the stuff there. Because I have to defeat Radon, Godric, and Moog. Well, I suppose Godric's optional at that point. I would like the Great Rune, though. And I'm going to steal a line from Egon. Summon me. Summon my soul. The bad part with this boss, though, is many of the summons are felled before I can even get through the fog gate. But neat environment. Alright. No biters. Let's go back to the woods. And we'll put it out once more just to see broadly if anyone's interested. And then I'll switch characters. Because that is the one thing I'm kind of looking forward to in Night Rain, is the ability to co-op without PvP. Oh, same. I don't understand the purpose of it. It's never been enjoyable for me. And see, even at this high of a level, rats can be quite daunting. I wish I could sit down with someone and explain to me the joys they have with PvP, because I don't get it. Alright. Let's try the other one, and then in worst case, I'll go back to my main, or to the new profile, because I've got quite a bit I can do on that one. Because I do have another one that I was trying to build a strength build on, but I like the level one instead. Let's see what the old codger has. This one I have a lady on. Ah, and this one. So this is a variation on my Rocher cosplay. This is a delay, which works great for, oh, what's her name? Melania. Because she doesn't know to dodge the delayed Glint Blade trio. And that's just a fun one. That works really well against Radon. Get my stuff back. See, I've got the Greaves of Solitude, the Death Knight, and Ansbach's Helm for this one. I don't remember. I guess those are Solitude bracers as well. I guess I could look at them. Oh, it's Blythe. Again, there may be not, but... Nice. One-shot the puppy as well. I do like how that one has a nice follow-up. Hey, we've got a summon. Alright. Let's see if I can be of any use. Because I think I turned off some of the ones I'm absolutely abysmal for. Grails? Dead metal. What are we fighting? Oh, are we going after the gargoyle? Alright. Wait a moment for our buddy to arrive. Oh, he's got an archer build. They're both archers. Interesting. Oof, goodness. Didn't expect that. Stay alive, host. Ooh, no, that's not good. See if I can cheese it. It can be. Ow. Uh-oh. Well then. That was a full game crash. That's not good. Ripperoni. Very true. Well, if you don't mind, I will be right back. I've got to get that game reloaded and see what happened there. Alright, I think we're on our way back. See if we can see that now. I'd have to readjust it just a smidge. Yeah, that was a full crash. PC was fine, but the game wasn't. Let's try that again. I hope that I got the gargoyle down enough for the host to finish it off. That was unusual. And why do I have markers here? I'll put my summon sign out and then take a look. It's been a very long time since I've had a full game crash like that. Let's see. I see two markers, kind of to the north. There's one of them. I wonder if that was a reminder of some kind. Why do I have one on the fort? Maybe an item I meant to go retrieve? Oh, it's for... Okay, I see. Suppose that one's still filled. So let me revive them real quick. Alright, let's keep our fingers crossed that this one actually goes through okay. I wonder if my hollow character is just too leveled up. I may have outmoded myself in leveling. Because I thought the meta was around... It's two of them. It's 125 and 150. And I think you can do plus or minus 5 for co-op summons and plus or minus 10 for invasions. But they may have changed that.
Hey, hey!
Oh, fire giant.
Hey!
As long as we get in the arena before he gets too far in. Do I have... Alright. It's not the ideal way to go, but we'll take it. At least this way we don't have to run up the hill so far. Ooh, don't knock me off. That would be bad day. And the host already ran in, so that's good. Put that on as well. Just hope we don't get invaded. Yes, run on host. Trigger the fire giant so we can fight him. Maybe it was warming stones that I was farming for the Erdtree flowers. Oh, come on, host, stay alive. We're on our way. 'Cause we're after those toes. Ow. Just out of range. Hold still. Alright, we broke his brace. We'll tear his leg off here soon. See if I can get him from here. Ow. Oof. They sunk that one. A little risky. Ooh, I dodged right into that one. That was stupid. That's a furled finger. We've almost got him to the halfway point. There we go. I keep doing that. I dodge right into it. I don't think I have any heals left, so all in. Oh, poor host. That's alright. Ooh, what does that one mean? That one mean, Resurrect? Dan Jeeves. Dan Baby Jeez. Afraid I don't know that one. Alright, so I got my weapon back on. Oh, you were typing in the wrong position? Ah, so you were using a cipher. I see how it is. Damn, he's huge. He really is. The fire giant is massive. And the problem is, he knows the way of the roly-poly, so he uses full advantage of his large arena. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten body slammed just because he decides to relocate. And the nice part with him is, when you use Black Flame like I was, that really helps chip away his massive health bar. Oh, you didn't die. There we go. Because the Black Flame kind of does not too dissimilar to poison damage, but chip damage over time based on the size of the health bar. So if you use, say, Black Flame against a rat, not really effective. Black Flame against the fire giant, very effective. What level is this character? 157? So that should be within the plus or minus of... Yeah. And it seems like the old trick still works of whenever you have your summoning stake out, if you open a menu, you tend to be summoned a little bit faster, rather than just sitting idle. It may be placebo, but I've had good luck with that. Oh, Stormvale. Haven't been here in a while. Wonder where we're going. He's been to the DLC. Did you just use the tongue? Oh, this is a fight club. And the invader is yes or no. And he's gonna flee. Ah, nice. So he looks like he's an ambush one. There's one down. But we have another to contend with called Hammy. I don't want to stand too close to the edge. Oh, you're using my favorite. I know those tricks very well. I think we got him. Nicely done. So I wonder if this guy actually wants to go through Stormvale or if he just wants to be an invasion bait. Because this is a prime spot for it. Bloody Finger Guts. So let's see if they can find us fairly quickly. Because this isn't my preferred method of play. I'd much rather be guiding somebody through Stormvale rather than do invasion bait, but there are worse ways to spend time. At least I'm summoned. There's Guts. Ah, he actually bows. How nice. Oh, we both missed. Ooh, nice hit. This one may fell me. What's the host want to do? Oh, he got the host. Nicely done. That was fun. 3 invaders. Goodness, couldn't talk. Let's put the sign back out. Yeah, felling other tarnished is not my favorite pastime, but I'm okay at it. So I'm trying to think. I'm kind of walking through memory lane of my time in the lands between, and Estelle was one of the first bosses I got really good at fighting because of the rocks thing. So I used to hang out behind his gate for a long time. Or, truth be told, the twin guardians leading down to Estelle were my bread and butter for a long time, just because I thought it was woefully unfair that you had 2 against 1. So I spent a lot of time there. And then later in the DLC, the Putrescent Knight, because that was one of the first ones that legitimately made me rage. I hated that boss. Which, let me see, inventory, item crafting. I want to see if I'm right with the stones. I don't remember that one. Sun warmth stone. I usually just use the warming stones. Oh, I guess that's the DLC version. Is it sanctuary stones? It was. Okay. So the Erd leaf flowers I was collecting earlier were for this. Puppy evaded me. Not for long, though. Hey, another biter. This is exciting. Because truth be told, this is why I really liked Elden Ring, is because of the collaboration. And I'm so happy that people are returning to it. This may not give us due practice for Night Rain, but it's nice to be back. Let's see if this one is actually stable. Oh, the Dragon's Pit.
Hey! Hey!
I'm trying to think what would be useful here. Oh, most definitely. Yeah, the thing, and I know I've complained about this countless times, but the reason why I dislike PvP is that the invaders are specifically geared towards killing Tarnished, versus you who are equipped to do overworld exploration and boss fights. So it's definitely an advantage into their realm, because they can come specifically built for you, and they don't have to worry about overworld enemies. Now, if they changed it so that invaders could be targeted by overworld enemies, that might make it a little bit more fair. But I don't like the mechanic at all. Again, I'd love to sit down with somebody who's a big proponent of it, just to hear their thoughts, because I don't enjoy it. Now, that's to say, like the Guts Invader we had a little while ago, where he bows and has some modicum of decorum, those are a little bit more palatable. Like, if you must do it, at least do it well. Somebody's got holy. Oh, it's the Euphoria. I wondered what's felling them and not allowing them to res again. Surely you didn't need help with the Dragon Lord. No getting back up. May you rest eternal. Or do you need help with the magma worm up here? Because this shouldn't count as a boss. So dark I couldn't see him for a moment. Of course, he'll illuminate things, no problem. Ah, they riposted him. I had time for a cough. You almost got him. There we go. Nice. We should be fine for the next fight then. Clap. And then, let's see if we can help him with the boss as well. So that's bloodstains. I don't think there's anything back through here. I think he just wanted the stone. Let me do this as well. That way we can actually see. Because, my dear friend, that's not the boss of this area. He's further down. Which, if we actually get to do it, it'll be kind of neat to show that not all fall damage is bad. Let's see if they follow. Yeah, they're on their way. Whee! Flop. Here's the boss. Let's see if they come down with me. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There's the summoned help. Let's see if our host is brave. Yay! Is this will advance him on? Yes, yes, we'll do all our buffs. Oh, I don't think it'll be needed for all of that, trust me. The magma worm's actually a little bit harder than this guy. We'll have him done in a jiffy. I am out of mana. And then if I remember correctly, if I untoggle and then do towards the ground, it does pretty well with that. And nice finish. There we are. Well done. You like the sword? It's actually a combination of where it is the new DLC light greatsword called Milady, and then the Ash of War on it is the one that has the big glowing sword, is also a DLC version of where it has the Great Swipe, similar to Abdullah's Moonblade, but it has a follow-up if you press the Ash of War button again. Oh yeah. This character is fully equipped with DLC weapons, with the exception of my staff. That's from the base game. But I did have the precursor to that Ash of War on for the longest time, which I'm trying to remember if I can show you where it is, because that's my spells. But here's the precursor to it, the Carrion Grandeur and the Carrion Greatsword. Those are available in the base game. And the only difference is you can sit there and charge it, and it'll do the main one, but it won't have this follow-up. Alright, another summon. I was hoping if I waited long enough we'd get some more. It is delightful to be summoned again. Because I truly miss this. Because while Black Myth is one of my favorite games, it doesn't have any co-op aspect to it. And Monster Hunter scratched that itch for a little while, but I admit I got frustrated with the Arch-Tempered Ray Dow last night, so I'm glad I have this to fall on. Oh, this one may not go well. We're going after a ice dragon. I'll wait for a little bit until we get closer. This is an Abdullah. I'm trying to remember this dragon's name. Because Abdullah is the one who guards Rani, I think. I may have it backwards. Let's find out. The problem with this dragon is it has low visibility due to the ice storm it summons, as well as this is a prime spot for invasions. Where are you? I think I see you. There you are. Come on down. Don't want to be near the business end. Away with your face, dragon. That didn't go very well. Oh no. It really does. Although I much prefer the monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds to the dragons. Oh no. Hang in there, host. Oh no, I think the host just failed. Ah. And I don't have enough to beat it before it does that. That one is a difficult dragon. I'd argue it's honestly one of the hardest next to Bale. I never fought Placidusac, so I can't gauge him, but that one is just an awful one. Yeah, I really like Monster Hunter. I was surprised at much I did. I'm really curious what they're going to do for the summer stuff. It's a shame the Sakura Festival is already over. Okay, I do have frost build up on that one. I thought I did. I suppose I should pick a better spot. That way I can probably farm Erdtree flowers. Oh, I couldn't get it off in time. That's the only problem with this Ash of War is it takes its sweet time. Wretched dog. Oh, he inflicts bleed. I thought he did rot. I mean, I suppose it makes sense he's hanging out with a blood fiend. Because the first time I saw one of those enemies, I thought it said blood friend. Because I skimmed the name and I immediately read friend. It's like, oh, how sweet. He's a bloody friend. Now it's fiend. So ever since I called him friends. I'm hoping we can get at least a couple more summons in. You should say Excalibur every time you use that sword. That or by the power of Grayskull. But I like Excalibur a bit better because of the blue glow. That wasn't intended for you. But this is... Oh, shoot. You make me sad. Oh yes, definitely nostalgic. I don't know if you've had a chance to see it yet, but on Netflix they actually rebooted He-Man briefly for a limited run series. It was quite good. I was surprised. Mark Hamill plays the voice of Skeletor. No, that's alright. You really didn't miss too much. If you've watched some of the memes, you got the gist of the show. Because it was one of those of weird ones from the 90s, or late 80s, early 90s. So I've got Morgoth's Rune on for health. And time for Lord. I think that's near Ronnie's message. So let's see. Because I have a feeling the summonings are slowing down. I did not fight Bale on this character, and I'm not intending to. I did guess... Well, I have Unspock's armor, so of course I did finish the final one. Where is the DLC map? This is the DLC one, where I'm on the Realm of Shadow. You can tell by this broken tree up at the very top. So it's a sizable DLC, but then here is the base map. So remember earlier we were in Limgrave, which is just this green area here. This is Caelid, and then you can see this is the entirety of the map. And it does have a sub-level. So it has an area beneath the world as well. It really is. What I should do, if you're interested, is I can show you one of the cool areas. Because I really like Nokron and the way down to the well. So I'll give it just a second more. If we don't get a summon, I'll take you on a little tour. It is. It's a massive expansion of a game that is truly open world. One of the nice things with it is, if you start off at level 1, you can get pretty much anywhere before the mountaintops of the giants that you see here. So it does offer a lot of expansion. The only bad part is when you fast travel, it does break your summoning. Because they do have it walled off when you're in co-op, so it's not seamless. Like in Lords of the Fallen, I can navigate from the very beginning all the way to the end with someone else. In Elden Ring, because they have the invasions, they have it walled off at certain points. So you have to desummon and resummon. Which is a shame. But I understand for loading purposes that might have been a balancing purpose. There's my little merchant. I'll go collect some flowers real quick. Let me up. Oh. Fine, I'll go around. Wasn't there a large collection of flowers around here somewhere? Yes. That's far more than at that one grace, but with the grace allows the spammability. And I should be near the well. Because I'll show you one of the really pretty parts of the game. Some sunflowers. And my summon sign will disappear as soon as I go through here. This will take just a moment. I suppose not. My summon sign's still active. So let's replenish my health. But just like you saw earlier of where I opened a chest and was transported to Caelid early, if you go down this well early, you're in for a treat. I pulled the lever. Did I break it? Or is it just that long? It's just that long. Alright. We'll give it a few moments. Because I think this is the longest elevator in the game. And yes, I'll withdraw for now. Because I don't want to be summoned and then desummoned and break something. So if you manage to get to this well early, this is one of the prettiest things that you'll encounter very early on. Because one, the elevator is just gorgeous in terms of lighting. But as soon as you can see the skylight, so we're kind of going down and down. And you get a hint at there's something right below. And then you see it. There. The false sky beneath the tree. Yeah, there's Shielfra. And then, let me show you my other favorite place. It's the Deep Root Depths. Noxtella. All of this you do as part of Ronnie's questline, but this is one of my favorite areas. Just given the false night sky. Yeah, they did a really good job with the ambiance. Oh, same. So we've got that one. And then, let's see, the Nameless Eternal City. I'm trying to remember if it's on this side. Great Crest Waterfall. I think it's over here, though. Worshipper's Woods. I think it's this one. This is the area right before the twin gargoyles that I camped out at for a very long time. It is. So I'll walk around here for a little bit. And did I kill the Crucible Knight? He may be a problem. Oh, 100%. The night sky is far more soothing. The only complaint I have is in most cities there's so much light pollution that you miss out on it. Okay, so there's one crucible left. But I'll pay him no mind. Because I can't tell you how many times I walked through this corridor. And rested here, waiting to be summoned. Because that view, that's Mogwin Palace. And it's the City of Eternal Night, aptly named. And then here's the arena where you can fight the twin gargoyles. Which again is quite lovely because one of them jumps down from that cliff there. I don't know what it is, but I love arenas that either have a field of flowers or water to them. And this is another grace I hung out at too, because this is where you can fight Fia's champions. And while this one has kind of a darker yellowish tint to it, it's still a nice area. So the underground is my favorite part. And then there's the corpse of Godwin. Poor guy that kicked off all of this. Oh, welcome in. Let's see. I call you Liz. Liz. Don't go beyond the rickety bridge. Oh, I can soundly say I have traversed the vast realms of this place. Oh yes, this one's one of the kind of scarier ones. But so is the Abyssal Woods. I'm trying to think where we would like to go next. Because I haven't shown you the Field of Flowers yet, have I? So that's the Cerulean coast. Yeah, why not? Talking about Fields of Flowers. Take a look at this one. Flowers as far as the eye can see. Just kind of on a little tour. This is a place in the DLC, but I thought they did such a lovely job with this, and they replicated it twice over, where they have a field of red flowers and a field of yellow. This also gives me an opportunity to show you one of my favorite dragons. Because I love the Deathrite birds. They're one of my favorite enemies. But this dragon is a Deathrite dragon. So he looks rotten and decayed. He kind of reminds me of a cleric beast. He's got his death shroud on. So much like the Mariners, I've left him in his environment just because he's too gorgeous to remove. Because the bad part is, once you fell them, they don't return. And I think they did a really good job with the vistas in the game, especially for the DLC, where everything's not monochromatic. I know they were doing that for a bit in the base game, but the DLC is just, oh, chef's kiss. Because look at the sky compared to the flowers below. And I don't think I'll be able to, oh, I might be. I'll also show you this one too. This is the boss arena for the Putrescent Knight. And again, just the ambiance of it. You don't get to really enjoy it too much while you're in the fight, but afterwards it's nice to just give it the tour. Which I don't know if I came back here to retrieve the final flower. Let me double check that. I think I did, but just in case. Yeah, I did. Poor Trina. And where this is a boss door, I don't know if I'll be able to put my stake out through here. But so we'll go elsewhere for that. I'll show you the yellow flowers as well. And put my stake out. Because these actually kind of glow too. So you have this eerie darkness compared to the flowers. And again, I love the trees. Perfectly ominous. Especially because in these woods lurks the abyssal ones, or the ancient ones, and there's a trick to them. And it's a trick that I cannot do anything about, because you have to be able to parry them, and I cannot parry. So to me, they're invulnerable. It's one of those foes that it's best to run than try to fight. And I think I can see one from here. Let me double check. But they look like a winter lantern from Bloodborne. I know, it's such a pity, because the Mariners, the Dragons, and the Death Knights, or not Death Knights, oh goodness, what are they called? Not Black Knights. That's gonna make me sad if I can't remember that. But the horsemen who ride the veiled horses, they don't respawn. So, once you kill them, they're gone from the world entire. So in many playthroughs, I've just left them alone because I enjoy seeing them. Yeah, because I really like the lore of the Veiled Knights. That's not what they're called, but I'm trying to remember. 'Cause I don't even think I have their armor. No, sadly. Oh, the Bell Hunters don't respawn either. Which again is a missed opportunity. I guess I don't have them on this character. But they're Morgoth's Knights. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is where I usually hang out. At least for this character. Oh. Here I was afraid that I'd have to sit there and spam, but... Just this one. I usually hang out in the Abyssal Woods for my Hollow character, and then with a merchant for my other. I try to find thematic places to leave the characters when they're not in use. Oh, the Shunning Grounds. Awesome. It's been a long time since I've escorted somebody through here. This is another area that people struggled with in the base game that I got rather good at. Because it's kind of a labyrinth, and there's a specific way through it. But I love this area. So I guess they've already unlocked that. Because what we need to do next is go to the right. But there's 2 omens up here. And I did that too soon. Oh, I know it's P. Oops. Free omen. That's not good. Fell at least one of them. Right? They're clever opponents. Oh, was that the... Oh. Shoot. Boo. I was looking forward to going through the Shunning Grounds. Which I suppose I could put my summon sign down there, but... Wrong button. Yeah, mission failed. I let the poor host die. It's all my fault. Because one of the things I used to love doing is because escorting people through the shunning grounds as my merchant cosplay, because there is a lore reason that the merchant would be down there. And it's so fun to reveal that to him. Again, most players nowadays know the secrets, so it's not like it's a big reveal, but it's always fun. Because it's thematic. And where the host died, those omens will respawn. Yeah, the host became a ghost. It joined the merry crew of the crypt. Which I suppose I could go down there. We'll give it just a moment and see if anyone summons. It's a red flesh mushroom. Trying to remember what those are used for. Because one thing that's neat about the map is I do have where it shows the co-op kind of summon spots, and it's much like a heat map, it shows the intensity. So for example, if you look here, this is a rather vibrant circle, so it shows that a vast majority of players are here, versus this one that's a little bit more pale. And the reason why this one and this one are particularly illuminated is these are common battlegrounds. Before they introduced the Colosseums for formalized fighting, the community came up with certain areas of where you would put down your duel sign. So rather than invasion, you can actually have a predestined match. Which I thought was brilliant, but alas, it didn't cut down on the PvP side of it. Because I suppose there's a particular desire that's different than dueling. Something that wasn't scratched for them. But I love how they have informal things of, come here if you want to duel. They really do. And aspects of the community are great, but again, the PvP side of it I don't quite understand. Let me see. I can go to the shunning grounds. The underground road table. I thought the shunning ground was right around here. Yeah. That's not possible. I would have been to the shunning grounds on this character. Underground roadside. There's no way I didn't get that grace. I thought so. See if I get any biters down here. I doubt I'll get that one host again, but maybe. Because I'm sure they found other help by now. I hope the host doesn't die again. Me too. That's always one of the saddest occurrences. Yeah, I think of the games I've played, Lords of the Fallen did it well, in that when you and the host are felled, you're both respawn at the spawn points, which are called vestiges, or graces in this case. I don't like how in Elden Ring, where you get one shot and then you're desummoned, and good luck reconnecting with that same person. It's just a pity. I wonder if I can do that over here. Because I know you're supposed to put it over there by the stake, but that's a bit risky to get to. Just because there's so many omen through here. There's another player. Looks like they've defeated Nile. I thought it froze on me again. I was like, not again. No luck here. That's alright. That was the saddest part of all. Co-op really has diminished. I'm surprised we've gotten as many summons as we've had today. That's more than I've had in a very long time. Because usually it's doldrums. To the point, I can't tell you how many times I've sat down the controller and gone to make food just to come back in the hopes that I get summoned. That's why I have so many hours logged into the game. A lot of it are idle, of where I was just waiting to be summoned. Waiting and hoping. Come this way. I missed again. It does look like Excalibur. But yeah, for my Roger cosplay, I was using a heavy greatsword with that Ash of War on it, and did quite a good number against Radon. It was one of my happier moments. Because I was summoned in to help. And it was before I started streaming myself, so another streamer caught it. Got to get to sleep soon. Oh, by all means, please do rest well. And yes, I will be back on next Saturday with no interruptions for the foreseeable future. But take care and... Oh, you're very kind, because it's been delightful having a conversation with you, and we had to make up for last Saturday, so I definitely appreciate it. But please, do get some rest, get a nice snack, and settle in. Hello, 5 hours of sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry. May they be restful. Oyasumi nasai. Yoku nemurimashita yo. Ooh, Melania. This will be a disaster. I think I'll reserve the flask until next time. Oh, they were even invaded too. Oh no. Get her out of the water. I don't recall if she heals in the water or if she just hits. Oh, the magic spam I can barely see. I'm surprised Rykard's skulls did so much. Alright, we've almost got her. Oh, she's on me now. Hello, my lady. Phase 1 done. Phase 2. Is she on? Ooh, me. Give me a respite. Nice. You did a good job with that. Hold her steady. Oh, the host just got obliterated. That's a shame. That was going so well. I suppose that's on me as well, because I didn't detract her from the host. That's a shame. Both near and far. Let's give it just a little bit longer for this one. Then I may pop back over to the other character to get it a little bit further along. I'm just so excited to actually have summons again. So let's see. There we are. We'll rest at the Grace to recoup our stuff. I'm trying to think how I could have done different on that last one, but I don't think there was much to be done if the host got eviscerated as they did. I suppose I could also go to the bell tower. Can't remember if it's at the foot or the top. I think it's the top. Yeah, here it is. Oops. I would like both near and far, please. Both near and far. That way I can just gather these as we wait. 'Cause I think there's 3 of them here. And resting at the Grace does not cause any issues. 'Cause it should keep the summon sign up. Should being the ideal case there. Yes. I said it and wanted to make sure. It's like, I think so. But yeah, just kind of thinking about it. I'm really apprehensive for Night Rain because I like using my pre-built characters of where you get them to the desired level and the equipment and you just set them and forget them, allowing them to be ready for co-op summons. Night Rain will be a different breed altogether. Because while there is a modicum of character building that persists between runs, I think a lot of it is run and gun, pick up what you can, and then use that. So I don't know. I'm rather worried about it. Because truth be told, I don't have anything else in mind to play if it doesn't work out. I'm sure Monster Hunter will have some additions or things occur between now and then as well. But the Sakura event was rather short-lived. I'll go through a couple more runs of this and then I'll switch back over to the other. So I think I'll go for another 30 minutes or so. I've got some chores I need to do around the house. But I am trying to be consistent and stay around at least the 3-hour mark. I'd like to work up towards longer streams, because I only stream the one day. But we'll see. Ah, being summoned. How nice. Hopefully it's somewhere I can actually help. Because that's always the worry, too, is I don't want to waste someone's time with it being an inept summon. Oh dear. Knight's Cavalry. Seeing the armor reminded me. Ooh. And I don't know what it is, but I can never hear the prattling prates. Try not to fall off. And we've already been invaded. This is one of the worst places to be invaded. Just do what we can. Because the invaders love to use the roars to push you off of things. That worked out. See if I can get the host to follow. Oh, there's the big dude. Nicely done. Oh, good. They returned to their world. Maybe that means they fell off. I don't know if you can make the shot from here. No. Bloody ants. Off. I'm gonna get infected. Gotta try it again. See if we can at least get him to the grace. That's some kind of progress. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Dang, I just destroyed him. What is he using? I definitely recommend going up. Oh, they've got a hammer. Bye-bye. They'll probably be back again, but good on the host for seeing that. Or maybe the summon, I'm not sure. They've got the talisman on to hide the host's name. There's a talisman over there. Yeah, whatever they're using is rather nice. There we are. This guy knows the secrets as well, so that's good. Oh boy, another invader. And down we go. There he is. I don't know if he spotted us yet.
Hey!
Not really a good battleground. I honestly suggest we press forward, but I didn't know that could reach him. He may just try to camp. Oh, was that the host? Yeah, that was the host. He tried to do the right thing of go killing the plants, but at least he knows the secret pass now. Well, it's not really secret, but we'll rest once. 'Cause I'm still collecting those. I'm trying to debate on what to do for that level 1 character. So I've got so much to do to level them up. But I did meet the goal if I got some clothes. Because if I started off as a wretch, all of the base scores are 10. And he's rune level 1. I'll need to get to at least 6 levels of strength in order to use the Lordshorn Greatsword without issue. I'd like to unlock the Death Poker. But I need something holy for that bird. But I'd say this was a rather successful jaunt. I was impressed with the invaders I've been able to fell so far. It's really hit or miss with those depending on the builds and the day. Some days I do far better than others. I know this isn't really riveting gameplay, but I'll press on here shortly. I'm hoping to get at least maybe one more summon and then call it for the day. Ah, there we are. Let's see if this one will be of use. I do, even though the last one ended in failure where we didn't get him to Loretta, we still got him to a grace. So getting through the branches of the Halig tree is no easy feat. And this looks like a fight club.
Hey! Hey!
They look like Unga Bungas. Let's see. That's... Oh goodness, look at that face. We're just waiting around for a summon. See if we get one. I do think his build's interesting. Yeah, no, there's... Ah, a Melania. This one will probably fell me. Hopefully they realize they're at a fight club. Oh, it's not a cosplay. I'll fight you. Vibration got turned on my controller. I'll have to make sure I turn that off. Ooh, lovely blood loss. I admit I'm going half-hearted at that. I'm not a fan of the fight clubs, but I'd much rather those than invasions. And that one was a good build. He's wearing Vare's mask, and it looked like Clean Rot Knight Greaves. Give it just one more. This one may take some time, but I'd like to end on a happier note. Again, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that level 1 character. I know I should be practicing more, because this is actually doing me a disservice using a higher level character. But I'm also just trying to reacclimate to the controls. I'm one of those terrible ones that if I play multiple games in a row, I get horribly mixed up. Now, ideally what I should do is map the controls so that they all match across games, but I haven't figured out how to do that from some titles. And there's a modicum of laziness included there. As for Night Rain, I haven't looked up any details about this yet after the reveal, but I am really interested in the Revenant character, just given the themes and other things, because being able to summon, and being able to summon one of the giant skeletons, is right up my alley. I'm hoping she's not a later unlock, say where you have to go through and defeat X amount of Night Lords and then you unlock her, but I have a just sneaking suspicion that that might be the case. In which case, I'll need to think of another character I can play in the base. And I had my eye on the Iron Eye. I'm very curious to see if they finally made archery viable, because in the base game, it's a challenge one run for a reason, given how pitiful archery actually is. So we'll see. If not, it'll probably be the Recluse, where she has magic incarnate. But we'll have to see. Being summoned. Maybe this will be a good one. Again, I am shocked at how many summons I've had this thing. Because this is just unprecedented for such a long time. I haven't had this much frequency since the DLC. Back at the Halig tree. And if he were a fan of Dom's Round Table, he's got a Mr. Binky Bonk build. Oh, we costed it. Freyr. Yeah, Freyr has poor health. I'd recommend the high road, but if you want to go the low, I can't stop you. Away that goes. I tried to roll out of that and still failed. I'm stuck. There we go. I forget, can I make that jump? Yes, but only just. Come along then. I don't know if this will go through the wall. It does. How nice. So does that. There we are. I wasted my flask there, but that worked out. Oh, it's a tapestry. I was like, what is that? Well, at least get him to the next grace. Maybe. I wish I could activate it for him. We may get this one to Loretta, which would be lovely. Where'd our host go? There it is. Oh, I have no stamina, that's why. I wondered why I was kind of locked in. Off we are. And down we go. Maybe. They may be busy up top. I don't think there's anything around that way. So I thought you had to go down first. Oh. They know a different way. I don't think I've ever taken that path. Oh, bloody finger. Nope. That's okay. I'll go the normal route and pray I don't get hit. Well, I came about this way anyway. Goodbye, Zed. Yeah. I think I will use it this time. Keep pressing the wrong button. Off it goes. So here comes the next. There we are. Now let's see if we can't get you to the shortcut. I'll write it up with you. There. Just in case you're felled. It's always good to be cautious. I think she just soaked that. No FP. Oops. Goodbye, Loretta. There we go. That's a good one to end on. The host did marvelous. And my thanks. That was fun. In many ways, I don't want the fun necessarily to end. Because it's been so long since we've had so many nice summons. But I have been at this for a little while today, so I think I will wrap up here. Do one last round of flowers. And then this is where I will leave you all. Thank you ever so much for joining me as we went through our Elden Ring. I'm partially sorry we didn't continue on with the first playthrough again, but it was nice to have some co-op fun. I hope that you all have a very lovely rest of your day and an even better weekend, and I shall return next Saturday to haunt you all again. Till then, take care and be well.